What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. Dude, man, on the way here, I was listening to Bon Voyage, man. I don't know why that song has been in my head this past week, but today, man, I broke, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I was digging it. I was digging it, coach. And I got these new headphones. Ooh, man, you listen to Bon Voyage on one of these things, man. You'll start seeing the images without even listening to the song. That's how good the music, bro. Listen, man. The music is going through your earlobes, man. It's going straight to your brain cells. You're imagining, man, all the flashbacks going on, coach. You're seeing Luffy showing up, Zoro showing up, Nami showing up. You're like, whoa, I'm envisioning that. You can see the color page go over at the end, right? Okay. That's how good these headphones are, man. That's how good these headphones are, man. Listen, I made a good investment. Because not only can I game with these things, I can listen to some greatness. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta invest. You gotta invest in both good things. I use these to record some of the stuff I did before on the channel with these new headphones. Man, I love these things. You know, you speak through these things, but you feel like you're Morgan Freeman. You know what I'm saying? You speak through these things, you feel like you're big news, but you know, going straight to the greatness, son. But anyways, One Piece greatness, One Piece awesome sauce. Let's get right into the awesome sauce of the best-selling manga in history, man. I'm super excited. I know that next week, from what people were telling me this morning, and no, technically it was this morning. I was in a call really late with Laz. Shout out to Laz and SJC and Moose, and they were telling and Laz was telling me that One Piece is, according to what people were telling him, is not going to be on break next week. And I was like, what? One Piece not gonna be on break? So I was really excited to get home and get right to reading 899, because that means that we're getting 900 next week, man. That's gonna be crazy. I half of me kind of, I'm not gonna say I kind of wished for a break, because that would give me more time to do something special on the channel for 900. But having the actual chapter 900 earlier is gonna be much better for me, because what's better than having an actual One Piece chapter than just doing something special? You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather have the chapter itself. So I was really happy about that. But anyways, let's get right into 899. The greatness, man. Chapter 899 of the best-selling manga in history, man, entitled The Last Stand. Here we go, yo. I'm psyched. Yo, is that what I think it is? The tail. Yo, man, I'm already sweating. Tales of the self-proclaimed Star Grand Fleet, 3100 arc on the deserted land of Buggy's Delivery, the new giant warrior pirates cook. Wait a minute, because for a second he looked like the one from Enies Lobby, but no, it says right here, the new giant warrior pirates cook, Goldberg. Goldberg? Are we talking about the same Goldberg who went undefeated in WCW for quite a couple years? Are we talking about the same Goldberg that came back? You guys know, man. Goldberg. The cops would knock on that man's door. My boy would almost take the thing off the hinges. My thumb would go like Sanji, like if he was Sanji kicking someone in the face. You know, boom. Walking through, man. He has the belt right here. Walking through like he's a boss, man. Going throughout the entire things. The cheers get even louder. He walks through the thing. Stands out. The pyro hits in the nose. Goldberg, man, that's childhood, man. That's childhood, son. And then shout out to Mugiwara Matt B. That's his favorite wrestler. But anyways, let's get right into the chapter, folks. Get right into the greatness. By the way, we're reading this on J-Box. J-Box, man, it has some really awesome translations. I'm sticking with J-Box for the time being. I like the way they do things. Big Brother Peros, please respond. What happened to Mama? What about Beige? And what about the cake? From what I've heard, the situation may be more serious than what's happening at Gao Island right now. Big Brother Peros at sea, Big Mom's side. Yeah, I know. We haven't lost sight of them. Big Brother Montour, it's me, Bavarois. Big Brother Peros is becoming weaker due to leaving his wound untreated for so long. Now isn't the time to worry about the Perodine. Give that to me. Wait a minute. What's he doing over here? Wait a second. Now isn't the time to worry about the Perodine. Give that to me. They're currently on the waters near Puff's Island. I didn't think the situation over here could also be so chaotic. Chiffon and Beige finally dropped off the cake! Is that factual? The cake is now on Puff's Island, Perodine. In just a few minutes, everything will be decided. Even if that cake is laced with deadly poison, there's no way for us to stop it anymore. Inform all of Totoland that from here on out, there are only 3 things that can happen. Yo, bro, look at Prometheus. So they actually did arrive, they actually did arrive on Puff's Island with the cake and all. She's coming down, man, riding it like she's hearing Share the World, son. Coming straight down like a hawk. Prometheus. Son, that from here on out, there are only 3 things that can happen. The first possibility is that Mama will die from being poisoned. That's not happening. That will be the end of the Big Mom Pirates. Capone, he kept his I truly do believe he's keeping his promise to Sanji. That was a man's promise right there. The second possibility is that the poison won't work, but that the cake will taste bad. That ain't happening either. That damn sure. If you're knocking out people with the smell of the cream by itself, that ain't happening. That junk is probably the greatest cake ever created. Mama's tantrum won't stop, and she'll continue to destroy the country. The third possibility is that the poison won't work, and the cake will taste and the cake will taste delicious. Well, there is no poison, and the cake is gonna taste delicious. that's what's gonna happen, Coach. I'm gonna let you know right now. This miraculous situation is the only one in which we will all survive. Well, that's gonna be the situation. Well, knowing Oda, there's probably a fourth possibility. Prepare yourselves. The taste of that cake will decide our fates. Have faith in Sanji, dog. Have faith in Sanji, man. That's the cook. Man's the GOAT. Regarding your message, that information is already spreading around the country. What is going to happen to Totoland? Mama can no longer discern anything. It seems that Nuts Island was destroyed. No way. Hey, where are Morgans and Stuss? Whoa! Yeah, man, where is Big News? Where's Big News and Miss Pleasure of Miss Pleasure Quarter? They left the island? They left the island a while ago. Really? I thought they were going to be a big centerpiece to post Whole Cake. So Morgans and Stussy are gone already. So they're not going to be able to know or see, well, if that information is factual. Morgans and Stussy are not going to be able to see what happens from here on out. They're only going to go out with the information they have right now? Are we serious? I thought they were going to be a massive piece to post Whole Cake. Hold on, man. That's massive information. Because almost every single one of the post Whole Cake theories that we've come up with in the community, or at least out of the community that I've heard from. I haven't heard everybody's, but at least out of the guys that I talk to on a normal basis, most of the post Whole Cake theories come from Stussy, come from Morgans. Them delivering the news. Stussy possibly coming in with a buster call. Shout out to Laz. So Morgans was, especially Morgans, he was a big part of like a lot of the post Whole Cake stuff. But if he's already gone, I don't know, man. It could be BS. They could just be talking out of their left booty hole. I don't know, man. What did you say? Capture them. If we let them escape, news of this incident will leak to the outside world. Yes, sir. Especially the journalist. He must not escape. They said, listen, man, out of everyone we can allow to escape, you can't let the reporter leave, man. You can't let the man who bears the news. I'm telling you, man, Big News Morgans. He's one top 5 most dangerous individuals in the One Piece world, and that's a shoot. Without question, top 5 most dangerous individuals in the verse. I don't care. You don't mess with Big News. Nuts Island, Peanuts Town. What? It seems like her tantrum still hasn't subsided. We gave our lifespans to live in a territory protected by a Yonko, and yet the queen herself is the one destroying it. Yo, man, that's factual. This guy right here looks like Stelly did whenever he was younger. Let me see. That is crazy. We give our lifespans to live in a territory protected by Yonko, and the queen herself is destroying it, man. Quite something. This is hopeless. Master Streusen spent so many days creating that cake. Poti Island. Beans Town. Even if it's Lady Pudding, there's no way that cake could be remade in just a few hours. Cutlery Island, Table Town. The cake that made Mama was drooling over. It's impossible. Make preparations to escape. Ice Island, Sherbet Town. Mama's at Puff's Island right now. Lady Chief, the Minister of Puffs, is in charge of that island. Puff Silent Fluffy Town. Here we go. Lady Chiffon! Why did you bring the cake to this town? This town is going to be destroyed. Run! We'll be destroyed by Mama just like Nuts Island was. Lady Chiffon has been corrupted by that traitor Beige. And we see everybody running out of there, man. They're jetting. They're getting away from Prometheus, and I can't blame them. When you look back and you see the sun, you see something similar to the sun. And then on top of it, you see something even scarier. In Big Mom. I mean, her attributes are high. And she's not even in full strength, and her attributes are still massive, man. You're looking back, and you're seeing, like if we're comparing Big Mom right now, man, it's like you're seeing Kobe, like, in 97 right now, man. Still, the potential to be dangerous. You knew my man was GOAT, but he wasn't in his, he wasn't like 2010, 2009, even like 2002, 2003 Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Well, 2006 Kobe, that's for damn sure. But, man, it's like you see the danger, you see the potential right here, because Big Mom's not even close to near full strength. It's because I believe in that cake. I don't know where he learned to cook, but Blacklick's culinary abilities surpass even those of the head chef. Even those, I don't know where he learned to cook, but Blacklick's culinary abilities surpass even those of the head chef easily. No one compares to Sanji. Let's escape Chiffon. Whether this country is saved or not does not matter to us. We've already fulfilled our duty. The Nostra Castello has been destroyed already. Really? Those damn Straw Hats. If they die after all we've done, I'll never forgive them. Mama, waiting. I love this panel right here. Shows her arriving right in front of the cake, blade in hand. We see Capone spreading, man, with Chiffon, but here Big Mom is right in front of the cake. This is the moment. Cake, man. This is over here. She's ready, son. Cacao Island, the coast. Straw Hat and Blackleg escaped towards the sea. Luffy! I'm so glad you're okay. Did they land on the ship? They landed! I thought something was going to intercept them because they were in midair. At least that's the thing that I was hearing, but they landed. You guys, I got tired of waiting for you guys. Don't lie. Your wounds are still fresh. Chopper-san, please attend to him immediately. This is already the limit of how much blood he can lose. Let me take a look at you. Let me take a look at you too, Sanji. You were shot. Whoa. Good, we're finally able to hit them. Smoothie? Before we were able to notice, they caught up with us. We're not out of this yet. Do the treatment while we make our getaway. Fire! Is that Judge? You see the stash? Bro, that's gotta be Judge, man. Damn you, Judge. That is! German's backing them up? Look at it, bro. Yo, they're coming right in. They're coming in deep. German's backing them up. Should we attack them too? No, ignore them. German's primarily fighting with the fleet at the port. Look at Sanji, yo. Sanji's looking up at his pops. Looking straight up at his pops. Why do you care so much about that, Straw Hat Luffy? Why do you care so much about the king? You're in a place where escape is impossible once you enter. It's the Yonko Big Mom's territory. Did you really risk your life just to take back that one person? Sanji's Germa's failure. He can't use his skin as a shield, and all he does is cook. He doesn't have a shred of royal pride. He's put his life in danger in order to protect a weakling, all because of his useless emotions. He has a weak mind. He's unfit to be a soldier. That man is a good-for-nothing. He doesn't know, man. He does not know, nor does he understand the role that Sanji has for that crew, man. He doesn't understand how much Sanji means to them. Even just excluding everything that he does in terms of his cooking ability, his fighting ability, and just the way that he is, man. His presence on the ship is needed. After you've been with somebody for that long, man, and they become like family, like legit family, because that's what we have in the Straw Hat crew, man. We have ties to go farther than just being ties with blood. It's straight up, man, like they're family, yo. And when you have ties that go beyond that of blood, it goes beyond just what they can do, man. It gets to the point to where you do not want to imagine life without them. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what Judge doesn't understand. Or maybe he does understand, but maybe he's just blurting all this garbage just to, ask like why they would possibly do such a thing. Because I'm sure even in the deepest of Judge's soul, he must understand, man. Somewhere deep in there. Of what it means, because I guarantee you that's probably how he felt about Sora at one point in time. Maybe that's how he even feels about his kids. We don't know everything about Judge, you know? But he must understand, man, that it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, it's putting aside everything that Sanji actually, how important he actually is to the crew. Luffy just wants him for who he is, man. He doesn't want anyone on that ship that will ever, make anything else for him, except for Sanji, bro. It's just that's it. That's his guy. That's his cook. That's his cook, man. And then for everyone else on the ship, like even if him and Zoro are always bickering, man. Like if Sanji were to leave or something happened to Sanji, bro, like that would disrupt everything because then Zoro would would no longer have that one guy to always bicker with. Like you never realize how important somebody is to you until they're gone, especially somebody that you're always bickering with, like your rival. And trust me, I know, man. I can speak about that rival situation from the bottom of my heart, man. I truly do miss my rival, yo. But that's aside. That's beside the point, man. Getting back to the chapter, he needs to understand that it goes beyond just what a person can do. You know. See ya. Thanks for the help. I love Luffy, bro. My man listens to the whole thing. He looks up. He's just like, hey, man, thanks. I appreciate you helping us, bro. He doesn't even acknowledge it, man. He's like, why should I acknowledge such garbage? How about you answer me, Straw Hat? That was surprising. Why was he listing out all the good things about you? All the good things. That's not what he was doing. You guys are the best. Oh, let me go back. Listen to this. Sanji's a German failure. He can't use the skin as a shield. And all he does is cook. He doesn't have a shred of royal pride. He's put his life in danger in order to protect a weakling, all because of his useless emotions. He has a weak mind. He's unfit to be a soldier. And my boy Luffy said, bro, and this is why I love this, man. That was surprising. Why was he listing all the good things about you? Like, that's all Luffy heard. He took out all the other garbage. And he heard all that he wanted to hear, man. He heard all that he needed to hear. Because even with everything that Judge said, he realized, you know what? That may be factual, Judge, but that's what makes Sanji Sanji, bro. That's what makes him him. And if I can't, if he's not himself, then what's the point, man? Because he is him, because Sanji is the way that he is. That's why I care about him so much, man. Because that's the dude that I want on my ship, man. He was listing out all the good things, yo. Because imagine going on a rescue arc to save somebody. Suddenly, all of their faults or all of like their negative, the negative attributes that they have, negative characteristics, suddenly become positive because they're things that you miss. That's what Luffy's going like. I'm not saying that Luffy has to go through rescue arc in order to feel that type of thing, because that's just the way that he feels just all the time. But I'm just talking to you guys as the viewer. Like, just imagine going on rescue arc and going out to save somebody. Like, you realize, or whenever somebody's gone from your life, you realize like even the negative characteristics you start memorizing, like going back and having memories about that. Start reminiscing. Like, man, like I miss this about him, miss this about him, and that's something that you would normally look at as like a negative characteristic. In this point, you're like, that's what makes them, man. That's why I love them. You know what I'm saying? That's an awesome moment. That's an awesome moment. That's not what he was doing. Guys are the best. Now we look ahead in front of us. This is bad. Jinbei, the Grand Fleet is right in front of us. When did they? Oh man, bro, now they gotta deal with these bastards. It looks like they finally noticed there's an unbelievable number of ships. What should we do? They're going to be pincered again. The idle fleet was able to circle around us. We're gonna be trapped. Look at how many freaking ships there are over there, bro. The Germans right here coming up on the side, protecting them from Cacao Island itself. But by God, they have Smoothie coming from behind. And then they have this massive fleet over there, man. Fire! Holy flagnards, they're getting hit. We entered their firing range. That's right. We surrounded you from the front and the back, you damn rabbit. Is that Fuku? Yeah, that is Daifuku. Carrot-chan! At the front gate, a fleet, and at the back gate, a genie. Here we go. Did Sanji block it? That's gotta be his foot. You see the foot, bro? You see the foot? He said he came right down. My boy Sanji said, ooh. Blocking it with sweet chin music. He's huge. You finally entered the range of my ability. Doing this makes us look like we're bullying them. How did they get this close to us so quickly? Look at the ships in the front. They're all paddle ships. What? There's no way that we can escape from all of them. I guess this is it. We were able to survive until this point, but... What? The surface of the sea swelling up. I won't forgive anyone who... gives the boss any trouble. Is that the legend himself, bro? Hold on. What happened to the page? What happened to the page? Go back. Go back. Go back. Oh my boy, what up, Sumi, bro? That guy, he was a member of Odie's crew on Fishman Island. What up, Sumi? Dude, collecting the Fishman Island DVDs, it really made me go back and just be like, yo, man, what up, Sumi, bro? Dude, during that entire during entirety of volume 65. Well, let me finish the chapter. Don't tell me, Jinbei. You guys, we came to see you off, Captain. Oh, that's a beautiful moment, bro. Of course, because they realize now Jinbei's giving his life to Luffy, bro. Now Jinbei's gonna become a part of the Straw Hat crew, so his crew naturally has to come see him off, man. Why didn't I think of this? Oda coming out here breaking my ankles, man, like he's Allen Iverson in his prime. Oh, that's former now. Former captain. They came to see him off. Look at Aladdin, bro, coming in with a long beard. Back up the rise from the scene. 900th chapter debuts in the issue next week, and we'll start off with a leading cover page. Awesome. We're also going to be your support until you make it out of Big Mom's territory, alright? Oh, man, this is... dude. Like, we were so invested in Germa, so invested in who can come in and save them, so invested in what's going on with Big Mom, and everything going down, man. I didn't even think even once, like that thought never came once into my head, that freaking Jinbei's crew would come into like somewhere, dog. What a Tsumi, bro. Coming straight up into like somewhere. When I saw that huge face, I was like, my boy! He came out, I was like, rah. Yo, man. What else Tsumi stays coming in clutch? It's like he did back in Fishman Island. My boy, dude. And they come right in. That's a beautiful moment though, man. We came to see you off, Captain Jinbei. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? They realize this is the last time, or not really the last time, of course, there's still gonna be an allegiance to Jinbei. But they realize their captain's wishes, man. They realize Jinbei's wishes. They realize that Jinbei now wants to serve the future king, yo. The future king. He's gonna be on his crew, man. So they said, you know what? Let's send him off with a bang, baby. Let's send him off. We'll see you off, bro. We'll handle everything from here. You go take care of business, Jinbei, man. Oh, that's a beautiful moment, man. That's how a crew sees off their captain who's GOAT. Wow, man. Out of all the things that I was thinking about, this was like one of this never even came to mind. Shout out to Oda, man. Shout out to Oda, bro. Coming in there, hit me with a crossover, man. My ankles are on the floor. Woo. I can't get over this panel, and we came to see you off, Captain Jinbei, bro. Beautiful. I can't wait for next week's chapter. So what's 900 gonna be, man? What's 900 gonna be? There's so many things. This chapter told us that Morgans and Stussy are not there anymore. Big Mom is about to eat the cake. Jinbei's about to have his final send-off with the crew. They're gonna get out of here because now Jinbei's crew, they're gonna have that full-on set sail. We're out of here, coach. Which means the chapter could end with us going somewhere else. If paced in that manner, we could possibly get this. If paced in a certain manner, oh man, bro, I legit just got chills. If paced in a certain manner, the chapter could start off, send off, because now that Stussy and Morgans are not there, I don't know if we're gonna have a post-Whole Cake, because they were the main reasons why I thought we were gonna have a post-Whole Cake in the first place. We might see some okay, so some stuff that could happen in 900. It's going to be around 18, 19 pages, I'm going to assume, unless there's multiple double pages. Normally with cover pages and a color page, it's around a 22-page chapter with 19 black and white pages. So, or unless it's double page spreads, and double page spreads, you got to include like 16, 17-page chapter because of the double page spreads. So with that being said, I'm going to assume this. If paced a certain way, and if Oda wants this to happen, chapter 900 could be, start off same way that this ended. Go off, Jinbei saying goodbye to his crew, and then while the straw set off, we go back to Whole Cake. We see certain reactions to Katakuri. Actually seeing, like, some people are actually going down there and seeing Katakuri defeated, or Katakuri himself getting back up. I don't know, whichever one of the two. We'll see what happened with Big Mom and the cake, because we gotta see what happens there. But if Oda really, if he paces this correctly, well, there's not really a correct way to pace it. I'm just saying, I'm coming up with something on the spot. We could end next week's chapter We could end next week's chapter with possible. No, I don't know, man. Maybe this is just me caught up in the hype, yo. But we could see pop like final like page. We get the whole page spread of the reverie, bro. I can see it. I can see the Straw Hats setting off. If Stussy and Morgan's truly are not here anymore, I can see that entire chapter being farewell. They jet, and then we see. Because I'm with Sunpatch and what she said in the second reverie that I was in, that that reverie and post Whole Cake are going to intertwine, into which we're going to be seeing the Straw Hats heading to Wano, while at the same time we're going to be seeing the reverie taking place. I strongly believe that, because we cannot keep Luffy off television for very, very long. That'll kill Toei's ratings. They can't afford to have Luffy off television. So if we intertwine both of them, that'll be perfect. That'll be perfect for both of them. And it would be perfect because it would give it an Impel Down Marineford type of situation right before we get into Wano. So with that being said, if we head out from Whole Cake and we leave the island on page like 15 or 16, and page 17 to 18 is no page spread of reverie, dude. But listen, man. But listen. Leaving predictions aside, this is a dangerous situation for the Big Mom Pirates. I don't know if I can necessarily say this is a dangerous situation for the Straw Hats, because it's always a dangerous situation for the Straw Hats. But what are Morgans and Stussy going to report? Stussy's going to go back to Cypher Pole. She has stuff to report. She's going to report right back to Robert D. Lucci. Robert! Go right back to Robert D. Lucci, yo. Burn it all. She's going to report back to Robert D. Lucci. And I wonder what kind of conversation they're going to have. You have Morgans. Morgans is gone. Morgan is out. They're truly out of there. They are gone. Morgan is gonna put something in that paper. Morgan's is reporting something in that paper, but what will he put? And then pudding. We still don't know the pudding. We have to get a panel of pudding next week. We have, if we're leaving Whole Cake, that was just me, pacing it that we leave the chapter next week. But I really don't I'm not gonna say that I don't expect it, because with Oda, anything can happen. But I truly do expect a pudding page or something with pudding next week, because we have to, like, maybe Sanji's just like, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. Then we go to a panel with pudding, wherever the hell she is, or whatever she's gonna be doing, and while that's taking place. So we have to see pudding next week as well. For me, just for my love for pudding and my love for a character, I need to see that arc come full circle, and that arc finish when it comes to pudding. So I want it to finish. I don't want to rush just to get into Reverie, though. So if Oda doesn't do what I said earlier, that was just me getting caught up in the hype, because I would love to, for 900 to be, final page to be Reverie. I think that'd be awesome. But if Oda wants to take his time and really show us what happened, then I'm cool with it. I'm like I said, I love this arc, so I wouldn't mind. But we do need to see pudding, and I wouldn't doubt if the Morgans stuff gets to the Reverie mid-Reverie. So like in mid-Reverie, we'll be getting news from Big News Morgans. Like, you'll see a coming right in, he'll land right there, and he will deliver the news to the dudes at the Reverie, man. I can see it. I can totally see it, man. What about Big Mom? So once Big Mom eats the cake, once she finishes, now with Jinbei's crew here, once Big Mom eats that cake, they're out. I mean, Straw's already going to be long gone. But what is Big Mom going to do after that? Unless Pudding decides to change her memories. That's the only way Big Mom does not chase after the Straw Hats after this. Because if so, let's just say there's a scenario where Big Mom does not chase, and this makes me believe that Pudding has to change her memories. Because if we get to a situation, we get to a point where Big Mom chases after the Straw Hats, and she gets the Wano, oh man, hold on, bro, I'm gonna start sweating. So Pudding has to change her memories, and do something there with her memories, because And I think everybody will be in agreement with what she will do, because nobody else wants to continue after that, man. Everybody's dead tired. You know, everybody in her crew is just ready for some of this to be over with. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm definitely looking forward to the conclusion for Katakuri, the conclusion for Pudding. I want to see Big Mom eat that delicious cake from my main man Sanji next week. I want to see Jinbei's farewell to his crew. That's gonna be beautiful, man. And I'm pretty sure the OST in the anime is gonna be fantastic. It's not gonna be like To the Grand Line or something, just one of those beautiful soundtracks. That's gonna be beautiful, man. Jinbei, yo, officially part of the crew, man. So awesome. They could end the chapter like that. They could end chapter 900 like that, like not even having Reverie, not even having Reverie. Now think about it. Instead of having, or you could have like, you know, because I kind of wanted it to happen, but you know, excluding the Reverie thing, we could legit have a double-page spread of Luffy welcoming Jinbei as the next member of the crew. Guys, chapter 9. What if chapter 900? What if I just thought about this, bro. What if next week's chapter? Hold on, man. Yo, what if Oda does it? What if Oda does it, bro? I'm getting chills, man. Hold on. I'll give you one sec. I just went back to volume 50. Chapter 489 was titled 8th Person. Can you imagine if chapter 900 is titled 9th Person for Jinbei joining the crew? Dude, man, yo, that was sending me on an emotional roller coaster, man. It really would. If chapter 900 is titled 9th Person 900. That's gotta be it. In the final panel is Jinbei's welcoming to the crew, like a double-page spread of the straw. Jinbei's welcome. It's gotta be it. It's gotta be it, man. It's gotta be it, because with this ending, and with him saying farewell to the crew, oh, it would be perfect. It'd be perfect, bro. Yo, man, I will see y'all for chapter 900. One Piece greatness. I cannot wait for that chapter. I'm telling you right now, that chapter is probably going to be called The 9th Person. That chapter is probably going to be called 9th Person, man. I cannot wait for that chapter. I will see y'all next time. One Piece greatness. And I will see y'all next time, man.